That's great. What are the top three lessons learned from 2021?
Uh, the lessons learned from 2021 is that um, when you begin something, when you take an idea to people, the first lesson is that you should understand that, especially people who have never done this before, it's going to be a challenge to convince them about the science behind how to grow world class turmeric. Many years ago, I had a dream. And my dream was to see cities green, fully green. Like when I'm landing towards Bangalore airport, when I'm landing, I should see just green over the rooftops. I should see just vegetables and herbs and everything just absolutely green. It was my dream, and I believe that hunger is absolutely unacceptable to act now. We got to do something quick, and we can do it, and it is doable, and there is no barrier to entry to use this technique. Let me start.
Today is
Can speak loudly.
31st of December, and it's a beautiful evening. As you can see, I got this on my back garden. It's wonderful. I'm just sitting out with my brother who has come from India, and I thought I'll just sort of ask him a few questions of how the year's been and what is in store for 2022. So my brother CeeVee is here, and I'd like to ask CeeVee, how was the year 2021 for you?
Oh, Jay, it was one of the best years of my professional life, and I cannot say how happy I am to have completed first part of Mission Turmeric 2021. 2020 was all about COVID, and I had a lot of time to research into various varieties of turmeric, and I got some phenomenal results, which made me go for or launch Mission Turmeric 2021. It's a pan India operation. We have about 23 growers all around India who are going to be harvesting this January end or some by mid February, and we are expecting some really excellent results. The idea was that we need to take lab findings to the field, but I'm always cautious about telling people not to go for very large
Right.
projects before they start small. So I have about 20 of them doing about 500 and 1000 square feet projects for learning purpose, and some of them are going to be getting into commercial in 2022. So three others are doing 1 acre projects also, and I'm consulting for them. Of course, they are my old students, and they
Right.
have the confidence.
Yep.
So yeah, so this year, last year has been just excellent, and I must say that I could not have had such a beautiful year like 2021 in spite of all the COVID and lockdowns and everything.
Right.
Regardless of all that, I kept working every single day, and I'm happy to say that I also have about 25 people on my watch and learn group. So they are basically people who could not get into the growing part
Yep.
in time because of the second lockdown. Having said that, I have about 40, 45 people, 48 people in both growers group as well
Right.
as watch and learn group. And yeah, 2021 was simply superb. And I'm happy that I could complete all my work and come over to Australia to see you and your and Bubby and my children as well. So it's been great. And today is New Year night, and we're moving into 2022 with a lot of hope, audacity, grit, determination, patience, perseverance as always. And as you know, my journey started in India almost 13 years ago, in the year 2008, and yeah, I have come a long way, and a lot of water has flown under the bridge.
Yep. Wonderful, CeeVee. What's the most beautiful thing that happened to you in 2021?
Yeah, the most beautiful thing was that I met a lot of new people, and the most beautiful thing was I could, uh, give hope to a lot of people in India
Right.
that there is a possibility that, of making agriculture a profitable proposition. Whereas, in India, people say agriculture, there's no money in it, and people are leaving agriculture. But I could bring in quite a few people. I did a lot of training programs, in fact, in 2021, and
Wonderful.
on turmeric and even otherwise basic simplified hydroponic courses and things like that. Yeah, so the journey has been amazing, and yeah, that's what happened to me. I met hundreds of people, new acquaintances, made some of them became good friends as well. So my mission is part of a larger vision,
Yep.
and things had moved very well, moved in the right direction, and I'm grateful to Almighty God that everything just went seamlessly, and things have been great, Jay. Great.
Wonderful. Wonderful, CV. What's the most challenging moment of 2021? How did you respond?
Challenging moment, if you ask me, was that I had just completed lab findings in
Right.
turmeric, and it was definitely a challenge to convince people um, that growing turmeric and ginger, specifically turmeric, had from the lab findings we knew that we can even quadruple or octuple the profits of farmers. So of course, it's very hard to convince people, but then we had all the proof and all the lab reports and things like that. It took a while. There are still people sitting on the fence and waiting to see results from my other uh, colleagues, I mean, my
Right.
friends in the industry. And things take time, like they say, the journey of a thousand miles begins with the first step. So challenges were there, but I wouldn't call them challenges. I converted my challenges into great opportunities, not just for myself, but for everyone else.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What's the best decision you have taken in 2021, and how did it impact you, your world around you?
The best decision I took was that while the hydroponic industry in India is still fluid and in nascent stages, and everyone running helter skelter behind various types of crops and things like that, uh, I decided to just focus on just one crop during 2021, and that was turmeric. And I know that instead of just laying my net very wide and saying you can grow all kinds of crops, I wanted people to get into turmeric because the turmeric demand has gone up very high in the world, especially after COVID began in 2020. So, yeah, so it was a very good decision that I took, and my colleague Rajiv Unitan, who is my right hand man, I call him my first lieutenant, has also been instrumental in taking care of the back end of things.
Yep.
And thanks to that, I have been able to do a lot of boot camps and different things. Turmeric, we did boot camps in Chennai, Ahmedabad, Bombay, Noida, UP. They were all just simply fantabulous, and I'm looking forward to helping people to realize this dream of being profitable farmers, and happy farmers.
That's great. What are the top three lessons learned from 2021?
Uh, the lessons learned from 2021 is that um, when you begin something, when you take an idea to people, the first lesson is that you should understand that, especially people who have never done this before, it's going to be a challenge to convince them about the science behind how to grow world class turmeric.
Right.
Secondly, the one more lesson that I learned also is that it's all about patience and perseverance in the end. And thirdly, the greatest lesson is that one has to be very positive in thinking, the attitude, and the way you approach things. You may be new to something, but you cannot say it doesn't work
Right.
just because you haven't tried. So I'm a great believer that you need to first try, and then if you fail, you can say something failed. But without trying, saying that something may not work is something that I have learned that you just have to have a very positive attitude, and that's how Mission Turmeric is moving forward.
That's great. What are you grateful for the experience from 2021?
Oh, I'm grateful for everything, Jay. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my socks. I'm grateful for my toothpaste. From there up to everything that happens in my life, I'm absolutely grateful. God kept me happy, healthy, and I'm so grateful that Mr. COVID, uh, you know, did not get a chance to bite me.
Yep.
And I'm still grateful that I'm happy and healthy as of now. And in 2022, I'm going to be continuing with the same gratitude, which is my attitude always. And I would like to spread my optimism and positivity to everyone I meet.
Yeah, I think you're a very positive person. So, when you said about COVID, I think I can understand that COVID will never come anywhere near you, CeeVee. I'm pretty sure of that. And
Thank you.
I'm the same as well. So I think brothers think alike here. What are you grateful for? The experience from 2021. Sorry,
I think I
CeeVee.
just answered
Yeah,
that
you
question.
did that.
No,
Yeah,
no
sorry.
issues on that. You can ask me the next
Yeah,
question.
what are your thoughts about 2022?
Oh, my thoughts about 2022. You know, Jay, I basically am a person. I do not like my. I like my next day to be better than the previous day, and the same way I like my next year to be far, far better than the previous year. And this year is going to be rock solid work. I'm going to be doing things that is part of my larger vision, and I have already. I'm just waiting for 2 or 3 of my commercial farmers who are just
Right.
doing turmeric, and those results are also going to be, I'm sure, very good. So we're going to take all these things forward, and I'm looking
Wonderful.
forward to 2022 with a lot of hope,
Yeah.
with a lot of hope. Yeah, and I'm also sure that more people will join Mission Turmeric 2022 as we
Wonderful.
speak.
What do you think about New Year resolutions?
Yeah, I mean, resolutions, Jay, are not just taken on New Year's. I mean, resolutions can be taken any day. But yes, we normally say New Year resolution. My New Year resolution is to work harder and continue to work harder. And not many changes as such, but yes, to do my best at all times and go to sleep with the feeling that yes, I gave my best every day.
What's one new thing you would like to do for yourself in 2022?
I need to become more kinder, more compassionate to people, become more grounded
Yeah.
than I am already, and I must continue doing things for humanity because I believe in my life. I believe that contribution is everything. From the time you're born till you die, there's only one thing you need to do, and that is contribute. Contribute in any way that you can. It could just be a smile, smiling at a stranger, or just helping an old person cross
Right.
the road.
Yep.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm just looking forward to doing better than I've always been doing. I raise my bar all the time, and as you know, Jay, I don't believe in competition. I'm a creator, so I create my own space and I move on.
Yeah, there's always the saying, sky is the limit.
Yes, sky is the
So,
limit.
yeah,
Definitely, definitely. If you want it, you will get it.
absolutely. You set yourself a target and I think go for it.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
yeah.
How was your experience so far on Mission Turmeric
Yeah,
2021?
Mission Turmeric has been a very good lesson in the sense that I've learned a lot of things. I have people who walked into Mission Turmeric with a lot of excitement, but the excitement, not many, but some, the excitement died down. You see, having excitement about something is one thing, but getting down and doing something is different. So, yeah, so that is the thing. There have been these kind of experiences, but yes, when you talk to
Yeah.
100 people, you can't expect all the 100 people
Each
to
one have their
yeah,
own
each one have
views.
their own problems
Yeah,
and issues,
sure.
but it's okay, we are getting there.
That's great. What are your next steps with Mission Turmeric in 2022?
Next steps is basically this year also I'll be doing boot camps, okay, and bringing more people for next year 2020-23 into the field. I also would like to bring Mission Turmeric into Australia.
Right.
Yeah, and I have already started planning
Good.
to do something, and by February 2023, I am planning to move lock, stock, and barrel from India
Wonderful.
back to Australia. And it does not mean that I will not be available to anybody in India. I will continue to support my countrymen and also do some interesting commercial turmeric in Australia because there is a lot of scope here,
Yeah.
and also for not only turmeric but for ginger as well. So I'm looking forward to.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I have some space out here. Maybe you could start Mission Turmeric from my home.
Yeah, why not? We can. I already sighted and seen some of your veggie pods and you know
Yeah.
various things.
Oh,
So
that's
today
good.
we worked very hard in the garden, as you know,
Yeah.
and
Thanks, Evie, for that.
yeah. So we will continue doing things, and I love gardening. You love gardening, so we make a good team out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm looking forward for to see you here back you know,
Yeah.
in 2023, as
Yes,
you say.
God willing, I should be back in 2023
Wonderful.
and yeah, be closer home.
What's your message for your students to make 2022 a happening year?
Oh, the message to all my students, all my acquaintances, all my buddy boys and buddy girls who've been my students and my clients. My only message to you guys is uh, having excitement is one thing, but getting down to doing things is one thing. You must understand there will be challenges, there will be failures, but remember, failure is the success, the stepping stones for success. Unless you fail, you will never do better. So it's okay to fail, but not trying is a worse failure than actually trying and failing. So I would say
Right.
that you must be very patient, a lot of perseverance, diligence, and in soilless agriculture, you need to have attention to detail
Right.
because the plants are completely depending on you. So the more
Absolutely.
you spend time with the plants, the more they respond to you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is my basic message to my students and everyone in India. It's not rocket science, but it's a perfect science. Soilless agriculture works. The technology works.
Yep.
But the person behind the technology has to have certain qualities.
Yep.
And if they're there, then there's no problem. I don't see any hassles.
Wonderful. What's your closure thoughts?
Closure thoughts, as I said, I think I've already answered in most of the questions, but my closing thoughts are, guys, let's make Mission Turmeric a great success in India. And it just doesn't end in 2021, 22. It just continues and moves on. And as you know, we have a great opportunity to produce world-class turmeric, which can be exported worldwide. And the demand is going so high for turmeric, and especially for curcumin content and things like that.
Right.
So I would like all of you to join my revolution, what I call in Hindi as Haldi Kranti. And yeah, look forward to all having more and more people, adding more people to the bandwagon, as they say.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Good luck, CV, and I'm happy
Thanks,
to
Jay.
hear all these things, and all the best.
Thank you
All
very
the best,
much.
brother. My
Thank you,
support
bro.
is always there for you.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Many years ago, I had a dream. And my dream was to see cities green, fully green. Like when I'm landing towards Bangalore airport, when I'm landing, I should see just green over the rooftops. I should see just vegetables and herbs and everything just absolutely green. It was my dream, and I believe that hunger is absolutely unacceptable. To act now, we got to do something quick, and we can do it, and it is doable, and there is no barrier to entry to use this technique.